Our channel, welcome back. This channel is focused on self-development and personal transformation. If you want to go from who you are now to who you need to become, what you want to do, your goals, your dreams, you want to pursue that goal, welcome home, because this place we are going to be giving you tips, tricks, keys to make sure that you not only realize your dreams but you impact lives and you live very, very happy and fulfilled. Now, the last time we were here, we spoke on how to focus on yourself and come across as confident to other people. Because as much as possible, whether you like it or not, we are going to need people in the pursuit of our goals. We're going to need I think a wise man, I don't know who said it, but someone very, very wise said that if you want to go fast, then go alone. If you want to go far, you will need people. And that's the truth of the thing. We all need people. So now let's get started. Well, I really, really believe that one of the major ways to focus on yourself and feel confident is to not neglect ourselves. Trust me. Like, we live in a world where so many things are happening. There's social media, there's YouTube channel, there are events we have to go to, there are goals, and there are goals we're working on presently. We have our jobs, we have our businesses, we have school, we have friends, we have family. There are so many things that we become so much involved in that it's really, really possible for us to overextend ourselves. And after a while, we start wondering, what makes us happy? Who am I as a person? It's really, really easy for us to lose this. So it's really, really important for us to intentionally focus on ourselves, for us to intentionally pay attention to the things that make us happy, to the people that we love. It's really, really it now becomes really intentional for us to take extra effort in taking care of ourselves, taking care of our health. I discussed that in the previous video. It's really, really compulsory, and you discover that once you start to pay special attention to yourself, when you start to pay special attention to your emotions, to how you're feeling, to what you really want to do, having that self-awareness inside of you, you discover that it really becomes really easy for you to go after old goals or new goals. It becomes really, really easy for you to put in more work, more effort, because now you're self-aware, you know what you need to do, you know how you need to do that, and then you stop being less busy and more productive. Denzel Washington said something. He said, in this world, or is it in this world we live in, or his mom told him that there's a difference between being busy and being productive. And when you start to pay attention with yourself, you discover that you become less busy and more productive. And one easy way to pay attention to ourselves is actually through self-affirmation. Um, Yesterday there was this pastor that was talking, and even though he was talking, like, I don't want us to focus on the fact that he's a pastor, but he said that he does this like intentionally. Even when he was a kid, he would look straight into a mirror. He would look at a mirror with tears coming down at times, and he's going to tell himself, "You're going to be great. You're going to be significant. Just keep on working, keep on pushing it." That is actually paying attention to yourself, because you know that, okay, this person can't fail me, and that person is yourself. So one of the major ways to not neglect ourselves is to actually speak to ourselves. Make sure we're speaking out. And even in the word of God, it says that speaking those things that be not as though they are. From what you're saying, after a while your thoughts will start to mirror what you're saying. Because someone taught me a trick. He said, anytime you discover you're beginning to think too many negative things, you're no longer believing in yourself, you too many thoughts begin to run in. He says, start speaking out loud. And that's the thing. And I discovered that it really worked. Whenever I became, or I started thinking negative and I spoke out loud, contrary to what I started saying, it usually just silences it. Because the thing is, you can't be thinking consciously and speaking consciously. One of it has to go, which is going to be the thought. So make sure that you're speaking to yourself daily. You're appreciating your efforts when you do something, even though you don't eat the mark you want to eat. Make sure you take the time and be like, Elizabeth, come on, you tried. Like, proud of you. Like, tell yourself that you're proud of yourself. Then number two. Now, this is going to be tricky, because too much of this and it becomes bad, but enough of it is just what you need to feel confident and to focus on yourself and your goals more. You want to know what it is? Number two thing is focus on your future, but don't get lost in it. Now, why I said don't get lost in it is because when you start to focus too much on your future and the kind of focusing on the big picture, what you see there, you start to not only you become lazy, you become pressured, like you become too pressured, but you also start to lose touch with your present. You start to lose touch with the people around you, with the things around you. So make sure that you focus on your future. You know that if you want to start up a business, it's good to focus on the future because you know, okay, I need 500,000 naira to start this business. So what does that say to my present? Now it says that focusing on myself in the present is going to mean that I'm going to have to start learning how to save and invest in businesses that's going to give me returns. Now that's what focusing on the future will do. If you want to become a brand ambassador for a particular product, maybe a beauty product in the future. Now you're going to ask yourself, what do I need to do in the present that's going to take me to who I need to be in the future? Do you understand? Now, focusing on your future is going to tell you that goal. And then you're going to bring the goal into the present and give it what it takes in the present. And when you do this, like you're going to tell me in the comment section because I know this is going to work. I don't care if it's 6 months from now, a year from now, yeah, like I'm going to be hearing testimonies. Now the third thing to do is this is to speak up for yourself. If you've watched my previous video, if you're new, please make sure you check out my previous videos. If you watch my previous videos, I spoke about this. You need to learn to speak up. I gave I think 3 vital keys to learning how to speak up and be heard. You need to be able to speak up, to express yourself, not just passionately with the intentionality, but you also need to be able to pass that message in the way that the other person will be able to receive it and understand it. You need to be able to say, this is who I am, this is what I'm working on, this is where I'm going to. And that will be, see, when you learn to focus on yourself, this is what it's going to do. It's going to help you focus. When you learn to speak up, it's going to help you focus on yourself because there are some places you need to go, there are some things you need to do, but because you know that that's the time you've already allocated to do something that is going to enhance your future, something that is going to enhance your present, you're going to be able to say no. If someone says something that is against you or is bringing down your morale, you'll be able to speak up against it. Now we really 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 need to learn, especially with loved ones, because I discovered that some people, they've gotten too comfortable with us that the line to them does no longer exist. We need to be able to make sure that we speak to these people and make them understand that okay, this thing you're doing, it brings down my drive, it brings down my push, and it's not making me realize what I'm saying because I'm paying more attention to what you're saying. I don't want that. And if they don't like that, then you could easily just reduce that relationship. And that is the beauty of speaking up. When you speak up, you get to re reshuffle your association. You tend to rearrange the kind of people around you, and it brings the right kind of people around you. Because trust me, you need people that will love you, encourage you, and still be able to tell you the truth. Now, number 4. Now, this is the fourth and the final key to focusing on yourself, and it's really really important. It's the last, is definitely not the least, is forgiveness. Now you need to be able to let things go. Very wise person said, I know you've heard the saying before, but he said, Lord, give me the grace to accept the things I cannot change, the boldness to change the things I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. This is really really important. And I think when I think of the saying, I really think in terms of forgiveness, because of some of the odds we're holding on to, because of some of the unforgiveness we're holding on to, it actually has enough power to stop us from realizing some of our dreams. And we need to be able to intentionally work on this. We need to be able to intentionally let some things go. We need to be able to intentionally not just forgive some people, but forgive ourselves from some of the things we've been too hard on ourselves with. Because the truth is, when you forgive yourself, then you allow so much love into your heart, and that love tends to push us in the right direction. That love tends to motivate us. So make sure that you're doing these four things, make sure that you're not neglecting yourself, you're speaking up for yourself, you're focusing on the future but not lost in it. And last but not the least, make sure that you're forgiving. Forgive yourself over mistakes you make. Forgive yourself when you don't stand up at the right time you're supposed to stand up, when you're not working when you're supposed to work. Forgive other people too. And just make sure that, because and I think that's the thing, guys. See, when you forgive other people and yourself, there's a difference between forgiving other people and letting other people push you around. When you forgive other people, you know that, okay, I'm not going to let this person push me around, but definitely I'm not going to pay attention to this negative energy that is coming towards me. And what is that doing? That is helping you channel your energy towards yourself. You get it? So now that we're done talking about these four tips to help us focus on ourselves. Now these are three keys to help you feel confident from inside. And here they are. For you to feel confident within, you need to really believe. Like, this has to be innate. And this is what I think, if you ask some of my friends, they'll tell you I'm very good in it. You need to truly believe that you'll be okay. Yes, truly believe that you'll be okay. See, when you believe that you'll be okay, no matter what life throws at you, no matter that challenges that's going to come up, because trust me, the one of the present things ever is that there's going to be challenges. But you need to truly believe in yourself that, see, no matter the challenges, I'm going to come out stronger, better than the way I went in. And when you have this conscious decision, when you have this consciousness within you, guess what? It's actually going to help you take some risks that you won't have taken under normal situations. It's going to help you with a new zeal to go after those old goals. And guess what? It's going to give you results. So make sure you start to practice this. You can start with self acclamation. You can start with your thoughts, defining your thoughts. Remember what I said? When a negative thought is going inside, that wow, this situation is going to bring me down and all of that. Instead of saying like, babe, Elizabeth, guess what? You're going to be fine. Nothing is going to happen. And you need to learn how to do this. So that's the thing. You need to truly believe that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. You're going to be fine. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be better. And that will make you fight more. That is going to put a new zeal to make you go after what goes and just punch it out and knock it out. Now, number two. Now, the second part is, I'm trying to remember what someone said. Someone said, a grateful man can never remain on the ground. And that's the truth. Once you're grateful, and that's the second point, being grateful. Once you're grateful, it's going to make you appreciate the little things, which is going to help you not to be too hard on yourself, which is going to push you further to achieving greater and higher things. And that's the thing, guys. We all need to learn to be grateful. We need to learn to be grateful over the things that are small, over the things that are big. We need to be learn to be grateful. Now, life is filled with small moments rather than big moments. You get understand? Like, life is filled with smaller moments. There are big moments in between, but we need to learn how to be grateful of each stage, of each place that we are at. And when you start learning how to be grateful, not just to ourselves but to other people, to God, when we learn how to say thank you so much and actually believe it, it helps people to be more receptive towards our ideas, towards us as people. But it also helps us ourselves, like you, it helps us ourselves to be able to just see life in a better frame of mind. It keeps us humble, and trust me, pride goeth before the fall. So it keeping us humble, I think, is one of the gorgeous reasons of why we should learn to remain grateful. And see, this is feeling confident. This is feeling confident, and feeling confident is going to show outside. When we learn to be grateful, it's going to give us this assurance that not only are we going to be okay, but there's more to life than this. Do you understand? There's more to life than where we are right now. There's more to life than the situation we're going through. And it's just going to put that little zeal in us to keep pushing further. Now, the third way for us to feel confidence is to realize that we can't control everything. Like, If it's possible for me to go back into the past and tell myself something, I think I'll be telling myself this: we all need to realize that we can't control everything. We can't control people. We can't control we can't control what they're thinking, what they're doing, how that is going to affect us. We can't control. There's so many things we can't control. And that's why that saying, serenity to accept the things I cannot change, that's why that saying is so important to me. Because it's something I had to consciously work on while I was younger. Because I started to believe that, oh, I could change some things, and if this happened, this person behaved this way, there will be this response. And that is not possible because you can't control human beings. Human beings, we have minds of our own, we have our beliefs, very set beliefs, and they are very difficult for you to change. The only things you can control are the things that you have influence over, the things you're personally responsible for. And the moment you start to realize that you can't control everything, there's this confidence that comes within you. Because when something fails, or when a person fails you, or when you fail yourself, or when something happens, you realize that, oh, I can't control this outcome. But guess what? When you realize that you can't control everything, what it does, I think one of the things is going to, one of the results in a habit or in a mindset that is going to give you is to learn to accept failure and to grow from it. When you realize that you can't control everything and you feel like something, you tend to focus more on, okay, so this does not work this way. What am I going to do? Am I going to focus on this to bring another result? And that is what it's going to do for all of us. So make sure that, please, that you start to realize you can't control everything, and you start to realize that failure is something you have to work on. And failure is normal. Like children, before they start working, they fall so many times. But guess what? I was a child, I used to fall. Now you don't see me walking and falling. Like you don't see you walking and falling. So that works. And I think I'm going to give a bonus way to feeling confident, and that is to not worry too much. Mm-mm. We ain't got time to waste. We don't have time to waste. We're worrying over things we can't control. To worrying over things that, instead of us actually worrying, it's better for us to put our time. It's better for us to put that time into something more productive and get better results. And that's it, guys. Like, you can't worry. And I used to do this before. Like, I had a cousin. Like, it's Rakende. Kende Obodi. Body in my tribe means big. My aunt has two set of twins, so the other one. And back in the day, we always catch me anytime I was crying when I was younger. Like, I worried when I was younger to the extent that I would actually physically cry. I don't know why I did that. Like, if I go back into the past, trust me, I would tell my younger self so many things not to do. But that's it, guys. We need to learn how to not worry so much. So it didn't work out. By worrying, you can't do anything. Like, you can't change it by worrying. So why waste that time into worrying? It's something we have to consciously do too. I think how I stopped worrying was, anytime I caught myself worrying, I would just stand up and do something instead. Like, I'll stand up and actively do something instead. Because when you're in that habit of worrying, you can't you can't try to unconsciously or silently stop it. It's something you have to add. Either you speak loudly or you physically do something instead. And trust me, if you put these things on focusing yourself and feeling confident, it's actually going to work. It's actually going to work. Sorry about that. It's not just kept on the generator. Okay, guys, thanks so much for coming to this channel. This is what I love to do. This channel is all about self-development, personal transformation, and us becoming who we need to be to live that dream, that reality. Thank you guys for coming. Make sure you subscribe, and I upload every single day, like every single day. So till tomorrow. No, not till tomorrow. Watch the next video. I'm there. Now this month, as you know, is focused on old goals and music. Let me know in the comment section if you've tried some of what we've done, because I've posted 2 videos already on that. Let me know in the comment section how that's helped you, and if there's a new thing you want us to try. Because remember, this channel, we got to become who we need to be. We got to become who we need to be to live that dream we really desire and we need. So make sure you let me know in the comment section.